We good?
We're rolling.
Okay, so we'll be following you around for the next couple of days. I'll ask you some ad hoc kind of questions.
Okay.
But you just introduce yourself and we'll go from there.
Okay. What's your name?
Dominic.
Dominic. And do I look at you or do I look at the camera?
Your
or...
choice.
Okay. Okay. Hi guys, I'm PK. I'm a saxophone player from the south of England and we're making this documentary in preparation for the Spring 2022 tour. And because Matt doesn't think we should do anything without filming it. Yeah, as long as I can remember, I've always needed to be a saxophone player.
Did you want it?
No. So yeah, I've always looked up to the Rollinses, the Parkers. But my main inspiration was my mother. She had me saxing before I could walk. But yeah, I love performing. I love making people happy. I love improving their day somehow, and I love my fans. No matter how many of them there are, and there seem to be quite a lot more since the single came out.
Hello, PK Productions.
My brother Matt, I call him my MATTAGER. Like, you know, like Kris Jenner, it's Momager. His name is Matt.
This is where the magic happens. We got all the musical props up on the side, if you can see there. That's it. Go on, show that. Guitar. Let's rock. Fuck pop. Let's rock. Although I do actually prefer pop music. PK bought that, and I wasn't very appreciative of it, so I've hidden it away. This is the little doll PK, yeah? We're going to get these manufactured by the million. We're getting it done in China. And they move around. Look, you can move his legs, you can move his arms can go. I am Matt, M-A-T-T-T, just double T, Matt. I'm PK's older brother.
I think there's space for that.
Rubbish. Go on, get off, I'll show you how that's done. I'll show you how it's done, come on. Okay. I learnt a lot from the East. Yeah, their way of creating pop stars, it's very disciplined. And I think that's a very important word here. Discipline.
Yeah, it's good. It's like
horror movie.
Pretty good. Yeah, it's I never knew you had such experimental taste. That's good.
K-pop stars, they drop like flies. They simply cannot handle the pressure like our PK can. Being a musician now is like being a news reporter on the 24-hour news cycle. Does not matter what you do. No. People have to be obsessed with it. For no reason. And then, this is the important bit, then they need to forget about it immediately and move on to the next song, album, tragedy. Yeah? Big secret, keep this stum. People don't like anything anymore. No. They just like who's selling it to them. And it just so happens that I'm a very, very likeable chap. And it just so happens that it's very lucky because I know how to get the best out of PK. It'll be entirely down to me that he makes it humongous one day.
How's that exactly?
Huh?
How's that exactly?
I've got loads of different methods and techniques.
Like what?
Like what? Right, well, if you insist upon knowing, I like to recreate traumatizing scenarios for PK. Call me crazy, call me wild, but you know, I think it works. It gets his creative juices flowing when they dry up occasionally. So, for example, you know, there was the untimely passing of our mother. She died horrifically in a fire. Me and PK made it out fine. Thanks for your concern. He even brought his stupid saxophone. But anyway, this is an established core memory for him. Yeah, and one that I personally like to revisit every Thursday at 10 o'clock. Oh, yes. Okay, it is actually 9:59. Okay, keep the camera rolling. Point it at me, yes, because this is the kind of stuff that you'll probably be writing books about in years to come. Yeah? Right. In a minute or so, the fire alarm is going to go off, but do not panic, do not react. Honestly, it is funny.
Where's the fire? Guys, there's a fire.
Oh,
You've got to get out. Matt, where is it? Come on.
Calm down, PK. Look, breathe in, breathe out, harbour that energy. Breathe in, breathe out. Come on, hold it. It was just a bit of toast. Yeah, just a bit of burnt toast.
Again.
Yeah, again.
You have to stop doing that, all right? Because I'm working, Matt. And
I didn't
really
mean to
get
do
in
it.
my way.
The toaster burnt, PK. So as you can see, I'm a bit of a forward thinker, a bit of a front runner for a genius candidate. Now that may seem unorthodox, but he will now go and write some pure magic.
Look, Matt, you need to stop doing that because it doesn't even help me creatively. It's just mean. And she was your mother too, right? It's gonna.
Shit.
What?
I'll give him the nickname Bird, won't I?
Oh,
for
yeah,
a
Charlie
symbol at him. Yes, yeah. Put that down. So yeah, I guess you could say I'm PK's muse, his mentor, definitely. I can get this boy not only to become a man, but to become the greatest.
What if I don't want to be the greatest?
You do. He does. He does. It's what everybody wants. Okay. I'm merely here to maximise his sax appeal. Sax appeal. You don't get it. It's fine. I'll lay it out for you. Sax appeal. What does sax sound like to you?
Tax.
No. Try
Fax.
again. No. Forget it. Idiot.
Sounds like sex, doesn't it?
Yes, it sounds like sex.
I wanted to call the first album Crimson Swallow Dives from the Top of the Trees Down to the River Trent. Long title, statement, and I had this lick that just kind of sounded like the movement of that, it came up in my head, but we wound up calling the first single Anal Sax. Got to number 2.
That's right. It did get to a number 2. And it got to a number 2 for a reason. People swiped it off the shelves. And it's not the banks of boring, is it? No. Anal sax. Because it's contextual as well, you know that. Because you can be anal about doing something, and you can also be anal about sex. Shoving
All right,
cock
Matt,
up-
okay, that's how we cornered the family market.
Did you say something?
Hmm?
Did you say something?
No. Might have been one of the crew, but I didn't see him.
Guys, you mind giving us a bit of respect, a bit of privacy, yeah? Mum's dinner. Huh?
Actually, Matt, I think I should go, get back to the studio.
Really?
You don't mind, do you?
No.
Got some work to do. Thank you, though. It was
That's all good, man.
it was delicious as usual.
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want me to stick around and help with the washing up?
No. You get back to the studio, yeah?
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then.
See you tomorrow.
See you guys.
Oh, just give me a bit of privacy, please. Well.
Do you miss your mother?
I never felt pain when she died. I heard it, and then I play it. And it's bittersweet because it's that way and it's that way alone. She's closer to me again. It's the only way of keeping her memory alive.
We're off, PK. Do you need a lift home?
Oh, no, I don't leave the studio. I live here. It's better than staying at the apartment with Matt. This is yours. Thank you. Yeah, Casa del PK. Thermal blankets puffed out and I sleep like this. I know it's not most people's cup of tea, but I've noticed for most people, happiness seems to be an end game, but for me it's always been a pipe dream, you know. I can feel it in there, but it just hits a wall. You can't get out. Maybe I don't have the potential to be happy. You know, I'm always in this grey area. Maybe I'll be happy someday. I'll show you this. Says, to my little star, go to the moon instead. Love, Mum. She always used to say, you're nothing new under the sun, you only like flying towards it. Makes me think you spite your wings. You know, like Icarus. She thought he didn't like his wings. That's why he flew into the sun. To end it. Anyway, that's me for the night. So, look at get into bed. You guys know your way out, right? Yeah? Okay. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Roll.
Look, I don't care if there's only 5 of them. He wants 10, and I'm not going to settle for anything less than 10. What, my dad? I think he's in Prague at the moment or something. He keeps changing his number and he keeps forgetting to update us with the numbers. Idiot. But yeah, no, it's been a while to be honest. But he's busy. He's a busy man. He's a man on the road, and I get that. Yeah. Listen to this. He's part of a status quo tribute act. They're called State Below, which is great. They did have a bit of trouble at the start, to be honest, getting recognition because there's no reference to Quo in that name whatsoever. But eventually, people cottoned on, and now they're flying.
Does he play any instruments or?
Yeah. Does he play any instruments? Yes. The hardest instrument to play, in fact. The voice. Yeah. He's a vocalist, and a bloody good one at that. And he would probably play better sax than PK if he wanted to. Yeah? He's the talented one in the family, and that is why I follow in his footsteps. Yeah? He gave me my first 2 suits in life. First suit, number 1 here, and the second suit was actually a lawsuit when I didn't return his suit in time. Probably. They didn't say exactly what it was. Now, we didn't make a lot of money getting this award, but we did get recognition, and recognition is what is important in the long run, because it then brings money. Yeah. They also said that he's the first to get it. Yeah? They said that he is the first ginger-haired, white, straight male, born in the south of England, that's a Virgo, to win the award. Yeah. On a Tuesday. They did make very clear it had to be on a Tuesday because apparently Mick Hucknall had won it every other day of the week. But I'm made up. Very happy. Now you wait there, get a shot of me. PK, look at me, stop. I'm going to ask again one more time, very calmly, very respectfully. Please accept the award.
I'll accept the award, but I'm not going to go to the ceremony, Matt. I don't want to leave.
Put that down, please, and listen to me. You're not seeing straight. You're not thinking. Look at me. Look at me. You are the only person, apart from McCucknell, to win this award.
Matt, please don't make me leave. I don't want to leave.
You need to think about your fans. It's not all about you. Listen.
Matt, please, please.
Fine. If I get them to record an acceptance speech, would you do that?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah?
Yes.
Fine, I'll get them to do that. I'll make a few calls.
You mate.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Fine.
You guys don't mind filming for a bit, do you?
Of course they don't bloody mind. Not I'm paying them.
They're paying us?
Have you ever thought about getting a new manager?
New manager.
PK, I just got off the phone with the tour people. We've booked you a support act and we've extended the tour for another month in Grimsby. So look forward to that, okay?
Well, Matt, come on. What was the question, Dom? New manager? Yeah, I think about it sometimes, sure. But Matt handed out CDs from a rucksack outside my shows for years. And I don't naturally draw a crowd on my own. I'm a saxophone player. I'm not a sexy guitar smooth talker or a drill rapper or anything. So yeah, that's how far my loyalty stretches with Matt. He believed in me when no one else would. That means a lot. But yes, I do get calls from other managers and record labels that are interested in me.
You saying Pete in the hizzies? Hi PK, it's Guy from Supreme Management here. I'm an old school friend of your mother's, and we got chemistry, bro. Yo, bun this Matt guy off, you know, like bun him off, man. Like he's a bit of a dead character, yeah. Look, the guy's a clown, okay?
I've got a new one.
Okay, it's Dr. Brogan Smith. We can confirm it's definitely thrush. So
Probably. Do you like Bo Burnham?
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah, well, I patched them up and I made this remix. I've literally just bounced it out now, so listen to this.
PK, I'm an old school friend of your mother's. I just got off the phone to what are you saying, bro?
So that's Colin, and you know those voicemails I was playing you earlier on?
Music. Yeah, they're really keen to get you on the label.
So I want to start working with a little bit kind of like, you know, trying to get that Kraftwerk sound. It's pretty 80s, but I like working with the analog synths nowadays. Just going to give it a bit more of a...
Put this bit up higher. Okay, we'll put it higher. Put the volume up higher. Okay, you, can you please record this, please, for us? Okay, little tickety tockety. Okay, press play on anal sax. Ready? And off we go. Round, follow me. Round, and swim. Swim, swim, swim. Loosey goosey. Out. Loosey goosey. In, out. Grab the fans, give them a hug. Grab the fans, give them a hug. Push them away, back inside, into the hips and into the thighs. More, faster, more, faster, more, faster. Yes, faster. Come on.
I could...
Yeah, I like that.
grab the sax and hug the sax. Grab the sax and I like this one. Hug the sax. Grab the sax. Hug the sax. Hug the sax. Now hug the sax. Hug the sax. Oh, that's what the kids are into right now. It's not quite right, is it?
Common sense, it's for common people. Yeah, and let me be the first to tell you, PK hasn't got any. Yeah, I don't want to be rude to PK. It's just, he's weird. Like his shape, for starters, it's very long. It's very gangly. It's very unappealing. He's, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. He's. What is the word?
Artist?
Artist, yes, perfect. He's very artistic. Some people have murmured that he might be severely artistic. Haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. Whereas me, it's different. You know, I'm a pseudo-intellectual.
Sorry, what was that?
What?
That's pseudo-intellectual?
Yeah, it's someone that is pseudo smart.
And sorry, what does pseudo mean?
Well, if I had to guess, I would say that pseudo is the Latin word for super. So I'm super smart.
Some critics say I'm a genius. Some say I'm a visionary. Matt calls me stupid almost daily. So I suppose I'm linear, you know. I have a linear sort of intellect. It's focused on only one thing. Saxophone. And like you.
Me?
Yeah. You've got your eggs in lots of different baskets. You're very multifaceted.
Yeah, that is true, I guess. Different skills, different abilities.
Lots of different styles. Yeah, great. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can recognise that one. But... Do you need tissue? Okay.
Yeah, fine. Thanks.
So yeah, Matt nipped his beatboxing in the bud so I could pursue my saxophone career without any competition.
Very selfless act of me.
And you've been my stylist since I was 5.
Very young, yep.
And my bodyguard because you know all the karate, don't you?
Oh, God. Yeah, they used to say I was the next Jackie Chan. Otherwise, they would call me Matty Chan instead.
I speak with a rhyme from a time before, with a voice that carries the sound of 1,000 tongues. I escaped the sun to spite my shadow. I stole the heart of Aphrodite, but they found me. Down I fell. I fell into a garden. I mowed the lawn. I burned down trees to build a crown of thorns. Blood bleeds when blood is born.
Now, why don't you read them the one that I wrote for you?
All the ladies in the place jump around to the thumping bass. Throw a dab, get on your feet. It's 2022. I'm PK and this is my beat.
See, we're both talented.
Well, with writing music, I feel like it's just delivering relatability to a beat, verses that contain at least one tautology, key change in the
include,
bit,
obviously,
and a melody that's 10 seconds long so it fits into a TikTok.
Bang. This boy knows his stuff. He knows the paragum like the back of his hand.
Paradigm.
What?
Paradigm.
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking, okay? He knows the paragum like the back of his hand.
Well,
he's a lean, mean money.
And
what are you
I just
doing?
don't want to be a self-referential arsehole that recognises the paradigm
Whoa!
of which he
What
is
has got
rewarded.
into you today? You always throw the baby out the bathwater, don't you? Even when it's a fetus.
What are you talking about?
The thing is, he needs me around all the time, but he needs to realise that there's only so much I can do.
Relatively speaking, Matt, you don't do that much for me anymore at all, Amy.
Beg your pardon? What do you mean by that?
I mean just that.
Fuck.
Sorry, PK. I'll grab my camera and I'll be out.
It's fine. What's the noise? Was that you? Look, we just get out for a second. Look. Look me in the eyes. What's the matter?
I don't want to do it, Matt.
You don't want to do what?
I don't want to play
You want to
anymore.
play?
I don't want to play.
You
I
don't
hate
want to
saying
play?
I hate
Okay,
playing, but I
okay,
don't want to
look,
play anymore,
look,
right?
Look, if it bothers you this much, then we can postpone the tour. Yeah? We'll postpone the tour. Will you
Really,
just
mate?
go away, please. Look at me in the eye. Postponement, easy, done.
Will you respect me?
It is impossible for me to respect you any more than I already
Will you listen to
do.
the songs I write then?
You listen to the songs you write. Look at me. All your problems will be sorted. You just need to calm down, relax.
Still want to cancel the talk.
Yeah. We can postpone it.
No, Matt, look at me. cancelling the tour.
Fine. We'll cancel the tour.
Thank you. Thanks very much. You know, looking back, playing the sax, it would bring everybody together. That would be the best times. Mum and Dad, and even Matt would get up on the table and do his little cowboy dance. He had a little cowboy dance he did. They say that if a painter paints the same picture over and over again, then they're a bad painter. So if I'm still playing the saxophone when I'm 50, then not only will I be a terrible musician, but a bad person. They also say that Claude Monet said he owed flowers for everything, but I don't think he owed flowers anything. I mean, they've got no comprehension of currency to begin with, so... I always thought that the day I stopped playing my saxophone would be the day I forgot my mother. That's just not true. Sometimes a dream is just a dream, and a saxophone is just a coping mechanism.
How do you feel?
I feel tremendous, Dom. I feel like a weight has been lifted. I've never taken advantage of the ambiguity of the everyday. I've never given myself the chance to be in love. I mean, I've never lived, Dom, and I suppose I want to start.
Here I am, it's present time. Oh, look at his face. Absolutely flabbergasted. Is that the one you wanted, the one you were looking at, the one you were after? Yes, yes, yes.
Model.
See, you wanted to know where all the money goes, and bang, that's where it goes. No excuses now, you have to be perfect. Enjoy it, have a little go on that, and... PK, there was just one little thing. Scorpio called. Now, they are very, very keen to do a big last farewell show. Any venue you want inside the Grimsby area. Think on that, okay? Have fun.
Play myself out.
That's it. Well, no, I don't like that at all. No. We're going to have to do all this over again.